Hi guys, Jackdaw here. Today we're gonna take a closer look at one of the premium tanks on the Sherman tree, the M4 Sherman, and what kind of weak spots it has. Right off the bat you can see that the drive sprockets down on each side of the threads are a weak spot, and if you hit those you might set the tank ablaze. There's also a flat area where you might have a easier time penetrating than if you would shoot at the front. The front is very well sloped and it will probably bounce a shot. You have the turret ring here, and the gun is a good alternative. If you knock out the gun, the tank can't fire back in, I would say, about 2 minutes. So knock out the gun first and then try to go around it and kill it. Or alternatively you could track the vehicle and then go up on the side and kill it. And if let's say the Sherman is at the hull down position where you only see the turret, weak spots on the turret would be on either side of the gun mantlet. There's a sort of a flat area around here and here where you could actually fire. You can also fire below the gun mantlet on the Sherman's right side. That is our left side of the gun. There's a flat area. I don't know why the Sherman lacks this bit of gun mantlet, but it does. And from testing I've also realized that these machine guns here are also weak spots, so please mind that. And those are green, but they can be quite tricky to hit. Another thing that is worth mentioning is that the machine gun port isn't a weak spot, so please mind that. Here we can see the sort of a small window of the turret that is pretty non-armored right under the mantlet. So that's a good area to aim for if the tank is in a hull down position and you don't want to risk a shot at the gun. Here's the tank from the side, and it's non-sloped armor all round except for the ammo rack back here on the turret. But if you hit this and penetrate, the tank will just go up in flames straight away. Or at least these early versions of the Sherman. Also the side of the turret is a good area to hit. And these extra patches of armor here, they will weld it onto the tank to protect sort of weak zones of the tank, or danger zones where they did not want to get hit. So these plates just show you where the weak spot on the tank is. So if you coming up on the side of the M4, you just aim for these plates straight away, or the back of the turret or the turret. Here's the tank in as a cutaway. You can pause the video and have a look to see the components of the M4, to see where the different things in the tank are. And here's the tank from the other side. You can see that there's also one armor plate here protecting some of the crew and possibly also some ammo. This is the main crew fighting compartment as well as the turret. The ammo rack is back here. You have a hatch where the crew threw out empty shells from the gun. If the angle is right, this is certainly a weak spot. If you fire at that, the shell should go through. And back here is the engine. So, now we're gonna have a look at the tank from the back, and after that I'll show you some live testing I did on the server. So, engine shot here. The armor is pretty non-sloped, except for this bottom part, but yeah, the Sherman doesn't have all that much armor from the back. If you have a shot like this from the back, aim for the back of the turret, because here's where the ammo is stored. So go for that. So yeah, let's have a look at me trying out the different weak spots on the live server. So here's the weak spot at the main drive sprockets and the flat area at the front. And the machine gun port isn't the weak zone. And here's the weak spot I was talking about, right under the mantlet. And on each side of the gun mantlet here on the sides there are some weak areas. Obviously the gun as well is good to go, and the machine guns there on the left side. And you have the threads, obviously. So we roll up to the side. Here's the patches on the side of the armor. Side turret is all good to go. However, to hit the ammo rack you need to get a better angle. So you need to come at this angle, let's say. And please keep in mind that this is from below 10 meters at range, so it will be a lot harder to penetrate on longer ranges. But from the back you have the engine shop and the ammo rack. And coming from the right at the tank you have that patch of armor, extra armor there and there. And the side of the turret is also weak zone. And if you back up a bit you have the good shot there at the ammo rack. So yeah, thank you all for watching guys, and I'll see you guys around. I hope you have found this video educational and you can use this to take out those pesky M4 Shermans on the battlefield. Jackdaw over and out.